Why do I always look so foggy in the morning? I think my phone is messed up. Anyways, my name is Kara Allen. I'm a wardrobe stylist and I help you unclutter your closet and style your authentic life. I wanted to give you, oops, I just knocked over my water glass. I wanted to give you guys some tips that I use for myself every day and every week to have a better day and a better life. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the hearts. Hey, Ria. Hey, Nadine. I just saw you in Kim's scope. Funny how we always end up in the same Perry school. Hey, Melissa. Good morning. Good morning, Swahili. Good morning, Jesse. Good morning, Sashim. All my favorite people. Hey, Natalie. My Perry family. I love you guys so much. So wonderful. Hey. So I wanted to share with you today some tips that I use. Good morning, Miss Ebony. To have a better day and a better life. Sorry, the lighting is better over here. It's weird over there. Good morning. And how late did you guys stay up on the chatty party last night? I had to go. I couldn't take it no more. But anyway, thanks so much for the love. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no. Nah. I had to be able to get up. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for popping in, and thanks for the hearts, and thanks for sharing if you think this is going to be useful. Right. Like, I can't with that. I'm sure you did. I'm going to have to limit the chatty party to like 2 or 3 times a week because I just can't do it anymore. Like, waking up is hard enough. All right, so I'm going to jump into my 10 ways to be more positive today. So my first one is be grateful. Life is so short, and we live in a country, blessedly, that we are not persecuted for just going to church, or just walking around and being a different color than someone else. Yeah, we have those types of issues, but not like other countries. I mean, look at what's happening with the refugees and the people that are leaving countries in droves trying to get to other places. Like, can you imagine that would be your daily living situation? I can't even imagine. Like, you didn't have a home. Your home was on your back. And that's so crazy to me. Like, gratitude. Be grateful. Be grateful that you woke up this morning and that you could walk yourself to the bathroom and pee, okay? That you could see, that you can actually walk. We take for granted all those things, especially with our health. Exactly. Grateful for oxygen, because you don't know when it could be taken away. Like, literally. You could stop breathing right now. Hey, Vanessa, welcome. I just did the first tip. It's be grateful. So, yeah, I mean, be grateful that you're alive. Be grateful that your family's healthy. And good morning, and grateful that, you have a job or you have money or you can pay your bills. Like, there's so much to be grateful for. All the things that we complain about. There's this one movie that I've watched. It's called Tears of the Sun. I don't know if anybody's seen it. It's Bruce Willis. He's like not a SEAL, but like a special forces kind of guy, and he has to go rescue this doctor from, I want to say it was Nigeria or something like that. And these people were persecuted just because they were different, whatever. And I mean, the things that this other tribe did to them was so unspeakable. And every time I watch it, I'm like, I don't have anything to complain about. Like, my life is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to worry about somebody banging down my door and trying to kill me in the morning. Like, that's crazy. So, be grateful. That's my first tip. Okay. Number 2 is release control. We think we have control over everything. We think we have control over the person driving next to us who's, doing something crazy, or somebody who's taking too long in the line, or whatever. You don't have control. You barely have control over yourself, right? You barely have control over your own self. So stop trying to control everything else. You know what I mean? Just try it. Hey, Renee, Tamika, how you doing? Stop trying to control everything. You don't have control over it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. And my other thing with that is like a 2-part thing. Pray. I don't know what your beliefs are or whatever, but prayer is a great way to release control because you don't have any. You really don't have any. You don't have control over whether, thanks for sharing, Tamika, whether you're gonna walk out and get in an accident. And Hey, Cynthia, what's up? You don't have control over anything. Yes, I mean, literally, you really should just pray before you leave your house. And one thing I remember seeing in someone else's scope, Tiffany, she was like, I don't worry about stuff because my kids have GPS on them, God's Protective Services. Hey, good morning from Brooklyn. Thanks for sharing, Samantha Dali. I can't pronounce it. Lydia. Yes. Thanks for sharing, and thanks for the hearts, everyone. So, yes, just release the control and pray. And forget about it. Like, hey, April, I am. Where are you? I'm in Virginia. Yes, where are you in Virginia? My number 3 tip for being more positive. Oh, Stafford, not too far. Yeah, I got 20 minutes. Stop watching the freaking bad news. I don't watch the news. Literally, my TV stays off. The only time I see, hey, exiled, the only time I see the news is when I go to work. And even then, I turn the volume down because I don't want to hear it. Like, all it is somebody killed somebody, somebody shot somebody, somebody ran into a bus, you know, like, when is there ever anything good on the news? It's at the very end of the broadcast, if there is anything at all. It's like, just you're pounded every day about all the bad news and what's happening and oh my god, we're gonna get blown up and like whatever. You don't have control over any of that stuff, so it doesn't even matter. Like, don't even bombard your brain with that crap, because that's all it is. It's just a bunch of crap. It's just crap. Like, you can't do anything about it anyway, so why waste your time? Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Yeah, exactly. The news doesn't earn money on good news, which is backwards, right? It's backwards. That's just ridiculous. Okay, so just stop watching the news. Just turn the TV off. Just don't do it. The only time I really see the news is like on Facebook. Once in a while when I'm panning through the stuff. Girl, don't even feel bad about it. Don't even feel bad about it. I mean, it's one thing to be aware, but it's another thing to be inundated. Like, all they do, one thing happens and it's on for 5 days. Like, when the newscasters got shot on TV, that's all we heard about was for 3 days. And I'm sorry for them. I think that was tragic and it's horrible. But they make you afraid to walk down the freaking street. Like, you're just going to get shot because you were walking down the street. You know, like, that's not likely to happen. Just like you're more likely to be in a car accident than having a plane drop out of the sky. You know, like, it's just, come on. And when it's your time to go, you're going to go. It doesn't matter when, it doesn't matter how. When sands of time run out of your little hourglass, that's it. It doesn't matter. You can't freaking control it. You have no idea when it's going to happen. So just live and be happy while you're doing it, right? Just let that stuff go. Okay, my number 4 tip is exercise. You can see I'm in my gym wear now. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. You gotta exercise. It helps clear your mind. It makes your body feel good. Hey, Sunny Chrissy. We're just going over how to be more positive. And the tip we just went over was stop watching the freaking news. Hey, Blondie Main, what's up? Good morning. Thank you for the lovely purple hearts. Yeah, so exercise. Gotta get your body moving, even if you're just walking. I do the treadmill, right? Hey, Nadine. And I do a little weight training and everything. Like, hey, Choco Ambition. I see a lot of new people today. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, exercise. It's good for the mind, good for the body. You got to do it. Get up and move every day. How are you? Got to do something every day, you know? Even if you're just walking around the block a couple times or walking up the hills or walking up the stairs. Do something for yourself and your body every day. Exercise. The other thing, a part of that, is to eat well. So when you're doing weight loss and all that stuff, or just even conditioning your body, 80% of it is your diet. You have to eat well. Stop eating the junk food, the fast food. Okay, see you later, Vanessa. Thanks for popping in. Your body beats what? Yes! And get it done in the morning if you can, because that sets your day up to feel great. Like, I love getting up earlier if I can, depending on if I was in a chatty party till 2 o'clock in the morning. Getting up early and just exercise, move your body, and then eating well. Like I said, 80% of losing weight and maintaining a good body is your diet. You gotta have a good diet, and not diet, let's just say eating plan. That's how you're eating. I'm not fat, and you're rude. Bye-bye. People are so retarded. Anyway, so eating well. Eating well is very important. Yes. Right. Like, what is wrong? It's like having Tourette's. Like, you wouldn't walk into a room of people and say that. So why would you feel it's okay to say it on Periscope or Twitter or anything else? It's just dumb. It's just dumb. Like,
there's nothing about me that at 113 pounds that's fat. Like, give me a break, dude. Like, what is wrong with you? Anyway, feeling good playing video. You know, I'm. It's funny because I play a little video games once in a while, right? I don't mind sleeping in. I think you know you need to. Well, you have to balance all of that, right? Like, you try not to let it take over your day. Like 3 hours playing video games is probably a little extreme. Maybe 20 minutes here or there is not so bad. Like, everything in moderation. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do too much with it. So yeah, eating well, like drinking a lot of water. Hey Jamila, what's up, Martin? Yeah, you just gotta put it down, man. You can't spend your life playing video games. Like, life will pass you by. You could be on there for hours and hours and hours and get nothing done. It's just not productive. Just don't do it. I like playing a few minutes of the day just because it just doesn't I mean, it's like mindless. It's like mindless, you know, for a minute if I just feel like not thinking. So, you know, that's what video games are. You just don't have to think. I just put it down. Literally, I have to stop myself. I literally put it down and go do something else. I mean, what else can you do? Then you might want to check yourself into a 12-step program for video games, man. I don't know what to do with that. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. So, it is what it is. Anyways, so that was my 5th tip, eat well. Number 6, spend time with your tribe. Like, I love spending time with you guys on Periscope, but then I also love spending time with my friends. I was out Friday night or Saturday night with some friends that I hadn't been out with in a while, and it was so much fun catching up and just being with everybody. You know, it was so much fun, and we have to remind ourselves to do that. Hey April, Perry girls, yay! Oh, and so Alex Pettit told us this morning that you shouldn't use more than 2 hashtags in your title because the engagement goes down. Supposedly, that's what he was saying. So I only had 2. I had Perry Girls and Life Scope. So yeah, spending time with your tribe. Making sure you connect with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, social media is that. It's social media, but how do we connect with the people in real life in our lives and putting the phone down when we're with our people? Like, you got to learn to have a phone stack at lunch. Just get off the phone. You know, it's not appropriate to be in people's company and not be present. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's number 6. And then number 7 is to give back. Be generous. I talked about this on Saturday, like 3 reasons why it's better to be generous than cheap. Because it makes you feel good. Hey, Rodney, yes, get off the damn phone. Like, seriously. Sometimes you're going to see phones just start flying across the room because people are just so sick of it. Like, literally, how... You invite me to lunch, and yet you're on the phone the whole time. Like, no, we're not doing that here, okay? No. I was at a restaurant the other day, and I scoped, and I showed how, like, everybody was on their phone at the bar. Like, that, you know, we're phone zombies. This stuff is crazy. You gotta learn how to just put it down. It's called FOMO, fear of missing out. You're not missing anything. You're not missing anything. It's gonna be there when you get back. Hey, Tanya. So yeah, giving back and being generous. Like, one of the things I said is I pay the toll for somebody behind me, or I pay for somebody else's breakfast. Hey, Ashton. Hey, Eridan. I pay for somebody, you know, whatever. Just so, and I don't let them know, you know, I don't want them to know, because I don't need somebody to say, oh, thank you. I don't need that. I'd love to do it more and like sneak away so nobody knows what's going on. Okay, so number 8, 10 ways to be more positive. Be understanding. Everybody is going through something. Everybody has a story. So we need to be understanding of other people. Yes, Sunny Chrissy. Yes, Nitty. It does come back to you. And even if it didn't, it still is a good thing to do, right? It's good to be generous and helpful to our fellow men and women in life, because you just never know. Like, somebody could have not had the $2 for some reason, and they didn't have a credit card, or they don't take credit cards, and you help them get through the toll. Like, you know what I'm saying? But be understanding, because everybody's going through something. Everybody has stuff going on in their life that we know nothing about, because it's not like people are like putting up billboards like, I'm sick, or I have cancer, or my child is dying, or whatever. Like, you have no idea what people are going through. And sometimes when people are a little snappish and like things are going on, our thing is to kind of like, oh, like back up, like whatever. But just ask people how they're doing. How's your day? And really be interested, you know. And if you're on the other end of that, try to keep it short and simple. Don't give people like a diatribe back. Just be like, oh, it's not so good, but it's going to be okay, or something, you know, like, and if the person really wants to know and you have time to elaborate, then do so. But just don't lay all your junk out on somebody. Like, we can't all take that too. Yes, we should always give people the benefit of that, because you don't know what's going on in people's lives, and a lot of times people are carrying heavy stuff and you just don't know. Yes, it's so true. You just have no idea how that's going to make somebody else's day. Thanks so much for the hearts, and thanks for engaging. I love it. All right. And on the same token of that, number 9 is to develop compassion. Yes, look people in the eye and really talk to them. Like, it means nothing without eye contact. If you're so busy looking past that person for the next person that's coming in that you think is going to be more interesting, or you're just so busy on your phone while somebody's talking to you, I'll just walk away from you. I'll just stop talking and walk away. Like, I'll be done. You know, done. But develop compassion for people, because, like I said, everybody's going through something, and you just don't know how your kind word or your gesture can help them feel better. I mean, it may not. Thanks for sharing, Tanya. You never know how that's going to affect somebody. I mean, you just really never know. You really don't. I remember one day, it was Veterans Day, I believe, and I went to Bob Evans with my then boyfriend, and I was sitting and talking to this lady and her husband while we were waiting to be seated. And they were just chatting, and just really nice. And then, so when I sat down, I told my server, I said, I want to pay for their breakfast, but don't tell them, you know, just wait till we're gone. So we were sitting and we were eating, and we got done before they were gone. And the server came back and was like, they really want to know who you are. They really want to meet you. And I was like, oh my God, I really don't want to do that. But they, you know, they insisted. So we walked over, and my God, the guy almost just, he was so grateful that we did that for him that he just didn't know. Him and his wife were just so thankful, and he started crying. I was just like, oh my God, I was so overwhelmed. I was like, and I just really wanted to do something nice for them because they were just so sweet. And, you know, a lot of places do pay for veterans to eat on Veterans Day, but Bob Evans didn't do it, I don't think. Not that I was even thinking about that, but, you know, I always just look for that opportunity to be able to do that for somebody else, and it was just really sweet, and I felt really good about it. And number 10, music is a great mood lifter. I am a connoisseur of music. I love all types of music. I just think that because I play piano, that's part of it, but I've always just loved music. And you could be like feeling crappy, and you put on a good upbeat song, man, it'll lift you right out of that. Hey, Sarah Bound. So yeah, it's just do something that's going to help move your mood. Yeah, I can't even talk now. Move your mood. And using music is a great way to do that. Something, even, you know, like, I always start my day off with worship music. Because if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be breathing. How are you, girl? Oh, thank you, Rodney. If, you know, I start my day off with that because I love to worship and give it, like, Lord, thank you for waking me up this morning. Like, I could be taking a dirt nap right now. I could be taking a dirt nap, and, you know, there's plenty of people that are, and I'm grateful that I'm here. I'm grateful you woke me up. I'm grateful you woke my children up, my family, my friends. Like, I'm so happy we're all here. Like, hello. We gotta give some back for that. Okay. Right? Like, dirt naps. Nobody wants to be taking a dirt nap. I'm pretty sure. If you had a choice, you would not want to be taking a dirt nap. For real. Like, no. Okay, so I'm going to just recap these really. Seriously, dirt nap. You don't want to be taking no dirt naps. No, that's a no bueno. Okay, so 10 ways to be more positive. Be grateful. Wake up in the morning and be grateful that you're here. You know, say a prayer, say a thankfulness. Be grateful that you have a house. Be grateful that you have a job. Be grateful that you're alive, that you can walk to the bathroom and pee on your own. You know what I'm saying? That you can see, that you can hear. All these things that we take for granted until they get taken away. Because health is like, when that goes bad, man, and you can't get it back, that's rough. Like, be happy that you're healthy. And even if you do have some issues, you know, maybe that one thing is kind of rough, but at least everything else is okay, you know? Be grateful. Number 2, release control. Like, stop thinking that you have control over other people. We barely have control over ourselves, right? I mean, I'll say, I'm not going to do this. Everything I said I would never do, I did. So I don't say never anymore. I say, I have no plans on doing that. Hey, Matt, what's up? Yes, release control. Because you just don't have it. And trying to control other people. Hey, cosmetology. Trying to control other people. Wolf back in the house. I know that's right. trying to control things and control other people. You just can't. Thank you so much. I was trying to get my daughter to go back to cosmetology school. But release control and say a prayer. You know, like, just acknowledge the fact that you don't have control, because you don't. You don't have control of yourself, barely. You don't have control of other people, or the bomb that might show up, you know, somewhere, or, you know, the shooting that happens in these schools and crazy stuff in the movie theaters. Like, it's ridiculous. Yes, right? Music is my thing. Number 3, stop watching the news. Like, I can't understand how people start off their day watching that crap, because all day, all that stuff is running through your head. Or if you watch it before you go to bed. Like, it's so ridiculous. Thank you for sharing that. Like, why your brain will still be processing that crap after you go to bed. Like, and then you're thinking about it when you wake up. Like, you have nightmares about, you know, who shot who raped who, all this crazy nonsense. I mean, I just can't. I can't. Like, I don't watch, my TV pretty much stays off unless there's something specific I'm watching. I do not watch the news because it's so depressing. There's nothing good on, and if it is, it comes at the very end of the broadcast, like, oh, you know, somebody's dog got saved, you know. It's like, seriously though? Right. Like, don't do it. Just don't do it. Thanks for joining all the new people, I think, that Matt just shared. We're going over 10 ways to be more positive. So number 1 was be grateful. Number 2 is release control. And number 3 is stop watching the freaking news. Just stop it. Just cut yourself off. Just cut it off. Okay? Just don't do it. So number 4 is exercise. I'm getting ready to go to the gym now. I wanted to jump in before I, you know, do a little scope before I went. So yeah, exercising is great. I like your shirt too. Well, I know, right? What's TV since Periscope? Well, you know, Empire comes back on, so we're going to be watching that, and Scandal and everything else next week. My Wednesday and Thursday nights are going to be back on. But yeah, what is TV since Periscope showed up? Like, my TV stays off. You know, the only thing I ever watch is movies, really. Okay, so yeah, exactly, fall TV. So exercise is number 4. Do something. Get up and walk, or walk up the stairs, walk around the block. Hey, DJ Mecca, or run, or do something. I usually go on the treadmill and run. I have to get out of my house. I can't exercise in my house because there's too many other distractions. The phone is going to be ringing. The Periscope thing is going to be jumping. Like, I put my phone up in the locker, and I don't mess with it because otherwise I'd still be like, you know, no. Take a break. Exercise. The other part of that, number 5, eat well. Stop eating the junk. No more donuts. And if you do have them, have it once a week. It's a bad connection. Oh, can everybody see me? Everybody see me, hear me? Am I doing the Matrix? Is everybody there? Everybody can see me okay? Okay. Yeah, eat well. Okay, good. All right. So eat well. You know, I stopped eating a lot of junk food a long time ago. I don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat Popeyes. Was like the worst. Can't eat that stuff. It must be your phone, yeah. You know, the only kind of sort of fast food I eat is Chick-fil-A. And I eat the little chicken nuggets with a fruit cup. I don't eat the fries. I don't eat the buns on the every once in a while I have a hamburger from Wendy's because they're actually good hamburgers. But other than that, I don't eat that stuff anymore. And I just stopped buying crap, you know, junk. I'll have little popcorn. But other than that, I try not to buy the chips and the cookies and all that junk because it's just there and it's mindless eating. You're just stuffing your face. So try to eat well. Eating well is 80% of how your body's going to look. You could work out all freaking day long, but if you don't eat well, it's not going to show up. Or it will, but not the way you want it to. Yeah, I can't do Popeyes anymore. When I hit 30, my stomach was like, no mas, we ain't doing it no more. Like, and if you do, I'm going to punish you. You're gonna punish me, I will punish you back. So I just don't do it anymore. It does not end well. Okay, number 6 is spend time with your tribe. Spend time with your people and be present. Put the phone down, stay off the phone, make a little phone pile when you go to lunch. And, you know, the next time I have a party, I'm literally going to have a basket and have everybody dump their phone in it. Thank you. Yeah, spend time with your tribe and quality time and actually be present. Be there. Don't be on your phone. Don't be doing all that crazy stuff. Number 7 is give back. Be generous. You know, pay for somebody's toll behind you. Pay for somebody's breakfast. Pay for somebody's coffee. Do something and not make a point of like, hey, I paid for your coffee. Like, I don't need anybody to know that I did anything for them. I like to pay for it and walk away and tell the people don't mention it. Just don't say anything. You know, hey, I got the person behind me. But don't say anything until I've already gone. You know, get the heck out of there. Because it's just not necessary. I mean, it makes them feel good, and it makes you feel good. Good karma is to give back and be generous. Number 8, I'm going to shoot through these really quick, the rest of them. Is everybody still there? Am I good connection? I don't see any hearts, so I don't know if anybody's there. All right. I don't like just talking to myself. Hey, Lily Pad. Number 8 is be understanding. Everybody's going through something. Everybody has a story. So don't assume just because somebody is a little snappish or they have whatever going on that, you know, it's personal. Like the 4 Agreements. Don't take anything personal. It's a fantastic book. You should read it. It will change your life. Don't take anything personal. Hey, how are you? Because people are going through stuff and it has nothing to do with you. And not, you know, 9 times out of 10 when somebody does something, it has nothing to do with you. 9 times out of 10. Maybe that one time you did do something and you pissed them off, but most of the time it doesn't mean anything. And along that road, hey, Rotopack, develop compassion for people because, you know, people are going through things and somebody's dog could have just died or their kid is sick or their mom just had a heart attack. Like, you just don't know what's going on with people and you shouldn't assume. And don't just be like, oh, they're an ass or whatever. When you don't know. You don't know. Don't assume those things. So be understanding and develop compassion. And my 10 most favorite thing, music is a great mood lifter. I love music. Like, I think if I could walk around with my earbuds on my head all day, I would do it. Because I just love music. And it makes me feel good. And it makes me bounce a little bit more. And I don't listen to the depressing stuff, you know. Good music. Good, you know, like I got on right now. Like, I love music. It's so great. Hey, Gerda Marilla. Hey, Dr. Walter Sims is in the house. Whoop, whoop. And I met Walter this weekend, you guys. It was so cool. If you want positive, uplifting worship in the morning, get on Dr. Walter Sims' train. And Citizen Crane, too. Follow him, too. Yeah. And Sarah, too. Like, yeah, you want to surround yourself and even follow people on Periscope that are good vibes and positive and not doing, yes, exactly, First Church of Periscope. Like, you don't want to follow people who are acting nuts and just just pass them by. Just keep moving, you know, drive by. You don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. It's just not positive. So anyways, anybody have any questions or any other little cute suggestions that we can help the rest of us, or something that you do that works for you? That would be great. Yeah. Because we're all here to help each other, right? We're all here to be positive, hopefully, and just be uplifting to each other. And being positive is a lifestyle. It's not a fad. It's not a momentary thing. It's something that you have to develop because it's important. It's important, right? It's important to be positive. Good morning, Tanya. So, hopefully, yes, build each other up all the time. It's so easy to give somebody a good word or a positive word. It's, you know, it doesn't take that much out of your day to say, I hope you're doing well today. I hope, is there anything that you need help with? Or, you know, just anything. Even just offer, even if, you know, you don't know if somebody needs it or not. You just don't know. It's a good thing to do for other people. Because we're all here and we're all connected. Everyone is connected, even to somebody I don't even know. We're connected because we're all humans. We're all on this journey together. And it's important to be positive and reach your hand out and help somebody else out. Exactly, right? I don't even know you. That's one of the things I wrote in my intro in my book is that I don't know you, but I'm connected to you by blood and spirit. Like, we're all here on the same journey, on different paths, but same journey. And so we all need that compassion, that understanding, that positiveness, and that whatever. Like, I reach out to everybody on my Perry family, and I love doing the chatty party because we all can just catch up with each other and see what's going on. And sometimes the conversations go a little left, but as they would, but you know, it is what it is. We have fun, we love each other, we care about each other, we're always checking, you know, we celebrate each other's our good things, like people getting jobs and having fun. Yeah, it's just a way to connect and have fun with people, and I'm a true believer in that. So I wish I could host a really big dinner party. I applied for this thing, I forgot what it was called, but to be like a host of a good dinner. I didn't get it, but I would think I'll implement the idea anyway in my own area and just see how that goes. And then people will be wanting to come to my parties, right? And that's what I do. I host my own birthday party anyway every year. And it's really just about everybody celebrating with me. It's not like, oh, worship me, I'm so good. No. It's just about everybody coming and having fun together. That's how I feel about it. And people love my parties. What can I say? Because I introduce everyone to everyone. So anyways, I'm going to jump off here. I need to get to the gym. Thank you so much, everybody, for popping in and saying hi and giving hearts and sharing and celebrating and being positive, because it's important. It's important for your life. It's important for our lives. It's important for everybody. And I hope that you have a fantastic day. I'll probably pop on a little later maybe, but I don't know yet because I'm moving. Thank you, Tanya. Have a great day. Thank you. Ciao. Chat with all of you later.